What's up, everybody? I'm Killer Cam. I'm Killer Cam. I am el Kilicame Camarones. Thinking Latin, it means king with mighty powers. In some countries, it means shrimp, but alright, what's up, everybody? I'm Killer Cam and welcome to Stunt News 2.0. If those of you guys that have just subscribed, I had to change the YouTube from one side to another side because I really was never going to get monetized, because I would always post other videos of like Instagram stuff, but it'd be crazy stuff, you know what I mean? But I never got money off of it. YouTube, I think total in like the last 10 years have paid me $100. So what I did was I created this platform to make longer videos and shorts that are just my shorts or something that I own, so that hopefully one day I can get monetized. So if you're watching this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, smash a like, leave a comment, and tell me what you want to see more of. I'm trying to make all of these videos at least like 5 minutes long-ish, you know what I'm saying? So that way you keep your attention. So these are all the questions I ask people on Instagram. You know, if you have a question, shoot it to me and I'll answer it. So here are you guys' questions from Instagram. First one, do you believe that stunt riding will become the next UFC, as in like the new big sport? I think stunt riding is already as big as UFC. It's just not as popularized as far as like TV and stuff like that. So, I mean, if you look at COVID, I think there's a lot of people that were at home watching YouTube videos like Dank Wheelie, Brian 636, Tippin, like everybody else, and went out, saved some money, got some money, went out, bought a bike, Grom, whatever the case, and started learning. So I think stunt riding has, I don't want to say watered down, but has become a lot more sponsor based. I guess you want to say, are creator based, where it's the same stuff over and over. It's not too much originality or freestyle like it was prior to the social platforms such as Instagram and Facebook, where, you know, people just ride to get sponsors. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's why we all ride. We all want to be the next Jason Britton and just get factory sponsors and get paid, but you know, it is what it is. Is cereal soup? Why or why not? Leave a comment below, let me know. That's a good one. Do you ever think cops and bikers can actually come to a middle ground with stunt riders? Honestly, I think there already is a middle ground, and this is it. If you're in a wheelie and you see a cop, put it down and then throw up the bunnies. Especially if you're in a group ride, a lot of the times they're gonna follow you just to get you out of that area type shit. I mean, just be respectable. Most of the time, if you're respectable, they're gonna give you respect right back, you know? And there's not too many times where I've been out where guys have done wheelies, put it down, cops still pulling up and like, you know, hey man, chill out, like, all right, for sure, you know, and just keep it pushing. You no need to antagonize them. But then again, you know, you have the, I don't know, you have the people that really don't give a shit and just flip off the cops and do what they want to do, but to each their own. Should you rev limiter coast on someone else's bike? I would say no, but I mean, if you don't just jump on someone's bike and just bang rev limiter on it, and that's super disrespectful in my eyes, you know? If somebody jumped on my ZX-10 and just started going wah la 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 all over it, I would be pissed. But I mean, if like E-Money, you know, E-Money is a perfect example. E-Money, I don't believe would just jump on somebody's bike and rev bomb it, you know, because that's just, he's not gonna buy you a new motor, you know, so why would he do it? So I would say no, you wouldn't jump on somebody's bike and just start doing rev limiters unless you honestly ask permission, I guess, you know, or just give common respect, because that's just a trick that definitely takes the life away from your motorcycle. Are you a stunter? Here's a couple things that get misconstrued with me. I'm Killer Cam CC. I'm not the Killer Cam, the guy on, I think he's on an R1 or something like that. So yes, I used to stunt ride.
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
Honestly, didn't even want to rap on this.
Used to run through the money, now I'm too old. Man, I'm just playing. Shot when I land. Promoter paid for 6 flights. Got the team right. I just told Mr. Band. Came in for the bands. Beachside Villa for aesthetic. Just because and I don't even like the sand.
I started probably like 2010 doing wheelies, doing pow-pows. And then I actually got a little bit better, got more control of the bike, and started moving to the lot. There's a bigger bag of tricks in the parking lot than there are in the streets. So I've always wanted to progress my skill, and you don't see too many lot riders entering street competitions. So that was one of my goals, was to enter a competition. So I entered XDL/SBFC in 2017, and that's what those plaques back there are. I won 3rd place overall for the amateur, and I won 1st place for best trick. So yeah, I stunt. Now I just critique everybody else's riding. Don't forget to check out ILM and use promo code StuntNews. There is a link below. And yo, let me tell you this, they have some of the sickest helmets, and not just helmets, they have backpacks. So they have a $40 backpack that you can fit this helmet, gloves, and your laptop, and your camera, GoPro, everything inside of for 40 bucks. And it's on Amazon, and it gets to your house in like 2 to 3 days. So don't forget, use promo code StuntNews. All the links are down below. Why do y'all hate Groms so much? All right, so it's not, we don't hate Groms. I'll tell you right now, and I think I can speak for everybody on this. We don't hate Groms. Groms are the little brother when you're like 15 years old and your little brother's like 10 and wants to follow you everywhere. You're just like, yo, I'm gonna go to the store. And your little brother's like, oh, I wanna go with you. I wanna go with you. And you're just like, fuck, man, come on, because you know it's gonna slow you down. That's just what it is. We don't hate Groms. I love Groms. Like, you can ask, a lot of people ask me like, yo, what's your favorite bike? Like, besides the FRI and the ZX10, Grom. I love the Grom because it's versatile. You can have so much fun on it. You don't ever see somebody on a Grom get off one without a smile on their face. Just remember that. Let's see, are FZs the cheat code to stunt riding? Yes, FZs are definitely the cheat code. They are the F4i and the 636 combined. So if the F4i 636 had a baby, that would be it. When I say FZ, I mean the R7, FZ, and MT. I believe all 3 of those are the same. Leave me a comment below if you think that they're different besides the full fairings. But I believe that those 3 are the new FRI/636 go-to stunt bikes for anybody that wants to come into the game and have a beefy, reliable, sturdy, pretty good bike. That's my opinion. Let's see, what else we got on here? Where do you see Stunt News in 5 years? That's a good question. I don't know, honestly. Things have been tough for, this whole year. My merchandise sales haven't been very well. That's lack of me because I'm not really a designer. I'm more of an editor, a video editor, or half-assed video editor. So finding designs and doing stuff like that is difficult for me. So where do I see Stunt News in 5 years? Honestly, I don't know. I don't even know where I see Stunt News at the end of this year. And that's why I'm making all these videos and trying to get monetized. So if you're watching this, like I said, smash the like button, subscribe, all that. Why did you start Stunt News? I started Stunt News to try to keep everybody on the same page as far as growing and coming into the scene. To-dos, not to-dos, upcoming products, upcoming riders. That's the main reason why I started this, and it kind of blossomed in the beginning. Honestly, I just do it for fun. Hey, shut up. Stop snoring. I'm messing my video up. Are wheelie trainers valid? The kind that attach to your rear axle that turns your wheelie into a 3-wheeler. For me, it's a great way for someone to learn how to control the clutch and the balance of going back and feeling that. That's a great way to learn. But as far as the side-to-side motion, that's just, you're gonna fall. I've never tried one, so I can't really say. I don't know the benefits or the de-benefits of it, so I can't really say what the pros and cons of it is. Just to me, if I would have showed up at the lot with like all my OGs on that thing, I for sure would have been clowned out of the lot. So I don't know. Let's just no comment. 5th, how did stunt riding change you? That's a good question. I was in a motorcycle club for a while and I always had fun with it. I love the people, I love the camaraderie, but I always wanted to travel. I always wanted to ride my bike in different states, different countries. I always knew I wouldn't be able to do that with the club because of whatever reasons, you know, the politics and stuff. So I ended up joining WCC. I got the opportunity, and like within my first 2 weeks, I went to LA, and then I went to Fresno, and then like the next month I went to Las Vegas. As soon as I stepped away from the motorcycle club scene and stepped into the stunt riding, it definitely changed my life because my networking, you know, grew. I have friends that I see once, twice a year that it's like I saw them yesterday type thing. So stunt riding has changed my life because of the opportunities that have come to me, and also the friendships and the traveling, man, honestly. I love to travel. Do FRI really even matter anymore? Yamaha has R7, new 636 every year. Honda has what? Very good, very good comment slash statement. I agree with you on that. And that's one thing that sucks because I've always loved my FRI, and Honda just, as soon as they made the 600RR, just went straight to shit. So I don't see Honda ever coming back into the stunt scene with anything new besides the FRI. And that sucks, but that's just is what it is. So nowadays you're either gonna be a Kawasaki guy or a Yamaha guy. There's a few Suzuki guys, but Hondas, yeah, the only really one that you're gonna see out is really FRI. There's a few like Murdermo, he kills it on the 600RR. Bulo's been killing on 600RR since like 05. But they're great bikes. The 600RR is super comfortable, super smooth. I love the bikes. They're just, yeah, they're just not FRI. Don't show up to stunt shows and ride outs with a stock Harley fender. Amen. Y'all hear that? All right. What does stunt riding mean to you? Stunt riding is an expression and a release from all of the world's BS that gets thrown at you 24/7. And we all experience that. It doesn't necessarily need to be stunt riding. I mean, it could be just riding your bike, because I love just going on just regular rides. There's rides that I go on I haven't wheelied on, you know, like ROC last year. I didn't think I did one wheelie the whole time. The most important thing to me, I've lost relationships, jobs, family, friends. I've lost everything to riding motorcycles. I would still never give it up. 100% I wouldn't. I would go broke and sleep in my van with my bikes if I have to. That's what stunt riding means to me. When are you coming back to Chicago? Lean back, boy, we coming. So here's my goal. My goal is to go from Las Vegas to Denver, stay in Denver for a few days, and then from Denver go to Kansas City, stay out there for a couple days, and then KC to Chicago, get there like Wednesday, stay there till like Tuesday, and then work my way back. So yes, I will be at Lean Back with some merch. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to everybody that took time and actually shot out and asked me a question. It means a lot to me, and especially that we can do videos like this. It's dope that I can open up to you guys, because it's hard to sit and talk to you guys, especially I don't know what other questions you guys have, especially doing videos like this. Like I can't do live, you know, so can't be reading comments and answering questions. But hope you guys got a kick out of this, and a lot more to come. I got a documentary I'm working on called Street Lights. Check that out. That's gonna be super sick. I'm trying to make that like 45 minutes long. Don't forget to check out all the merch at realstuntnews.com. Link is right there. And thank you all again for all the support and love. And make sure you subscribe and like this video. Leave a comment what else you want to see. Much love, y'all.